Welcome to this SCORE webinar. This is the first in a series on ownership design provided through SCORE Mentors Green Bay.
All right, thank you, Greg. I think I'm up next, correct, Lori? Hello, everybody. My name is Meg Buzzi. I am based in Los Angeles, California, and I'm a co-founder of a consulting partnership / co-op called The Present of Work. And we in the partnership are based all over the world. And we're a consultancy that helps leaders and teams adapt to uncertainty, adapt to things like hybrid teaming, and to sort of succeed in the uncertain times we're in. So we do a lot around agility and the ability to respond. So we met actually over lockdown. We didn't know each other before lockdown, and we spent a lot of time talking about our best work day. What does our best work day feel like? So even if you just want to take a minute and consider for yourselves, like, what a great work day feels like. And when we all met each other, we were sort of like co-instigating the conversation around what would it feel like to practice this great day at work over and over and over? And could we create ways of working with each other that felt better than the institutions that we've been coming from or the companies that we've been coming from? So what we were really looking for were ways to practice what we call the future of work, which is highly collaborative, high trust, high ethic, and I harken back to something that Lori said in the beginning of the call, which is you don't have to go it alone. And that was very much the spirit that brought the four of us who were solopreneurs in the space of coaching and facilitation and organizational design, to really think about how could we collectively provide even larger organizations with support during these sort of unprecedented work times. And so we wanted these deeper relationships. We spent over 2 years really just like grokking it before we even decided that we wanted to start a business with one another. And then that began the long process of the four of us researching what felt like it was values aligned with us. One thing that was really important to us as a partnership was that we wanted to eat our own dog food. So if we were going out into the world and doing work, showing how other businesses and teams can work together better and be more values driven, then we were going to have to like incorporate those practices with ourselves as well. And so when we started investigating co-ops in particular, we just found that it allowed us to experiment with the parts of the business we were most excited to disrupt. Like we wanted more democratic ways of making decisions. We wanted to operate sociocratically. We wanted to be able to pool resources in new ways. We wanted to profit share in new ways. And we kind of wanted at first to reject the LLC just by default. It just felt like too capitalist for us. Like, what can we do that's different? And we wanted to sort of honor how much time and effort we'd put into building trust with one another. So that's kind of where we started from. And after probably about 6 months of research, of talking to a variety of advocacy groups and other support organizations, and most importantly, a whole bunch of accountants. We talked to both traditional accountants and accountants in the co-op space. And ultimately, what we decided to do was to start a partnership LLC, because one of our pieces of learning was that if you're just starting out, you can move from LLC to co-op, but it's very difficult to move the other direction, to go from co-op to some more corporate way of being organized. So we wanted flexibility. We wanted to be able to try things out and kind of step in. So we ended up building an LLC that actually operates sort of all of our policies, all of our procedures. The ways that we make decisions are very co-op centric. even though when we file taxes, we're filing taxes as an LLC. And part of that was due to the practicality of where all of our partners were located in the world. So it wasn't as simple as picking one state to register. So I will leave it there for now and just say, you know, I'm happy to share more about sort of our journey and what brought us to those decisions. But I think it's been a really interesting evolution, and there are more and more people and businesses we talk to who want to do the same thing or explore the same thing. So it feels very, very relevant.